Well, welcome to How Time Flies, the monthly video newsletter from the High Plains Western Heritage Center in beautiful Spearfish, South Dakota. I'm Brian Leslie, along with the Executive Director, Carla Scovell of the High Plains. Hi, Carla.
Hello, Brian. Once again.
I know. Once again, it's hard to believe it's only September already.
I know.
Man, fall is approaching, and but even though fall is coming, it means that things are actually going to get extra busy around here.
Yes, we turned on the treadmill, we say, in August, and we are turning up the speed on it every week in September. And we'll turn it back down in October, but September is going to be a wonderful month. We're going to recoup a lot of, what I guess you could say, lost
opportunities
from last year.
Yeah,
it's been
lots
a
of
good
buses.
Summer, but
yeah,
it's going to explode for us.
Tons of visitors going to be coming through here, and the volunteers are going to be super busy. So we again appreciate their help.
We do.
Yep.
The rally is always a little slow for us. During the week of the rally, the bikers tend to be on the road rather than in museums.
Yep.
But before and after, we did see an increase of bikers come up and enjoy the museum. We also started back the Road Scholars in August. So they've come all three starting August 16th on Mondays. And, you know, that's such a great event because we get to share opportunities with Joyce Jefferson, Randy Bender, other entertainers in the area. Cheyenne Crossing does a lunch for them. It's kind of a community affair to put on a Road Scholar event for them on Mondays. And then we ended up with a real big bang in the end of August with Diamond Tours coming back with 3 buses in the morning, more in the evening or afternoon.
Yeah.
So we ended the month of August in a big way.
Yep, and again, just kind of like a taste of what's to come for the rest of the month this month.
Yes, because we also started adding Saturday nights. We'll have some weekends coming up in September where we'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, dinner shows.
Oh my goodness gracious. And speaking of the Cowboy Supper Show, the dinner show, it's going to be open to the public once again in September for 3 dates on Tuesday evenings. Want to talk a little bit about that?
The 7th, the 14th, and the 21st. So on September 7th, Gordy gets to go to his daughter's wedding. So we'll have Alan and Joe Kirkham for our entertainers there, and that is a wonderful thing as well. And then on the 14th and the 21st, Gordy and Dallas will be back to wrap up the year. And we're getting quite a few reservations from around the nation.
Sure. And you can get the tickets right here on the High Plains website. Just click on the Cowboy Supper Show in the menu up above, and it'll take you to the pages where you can book your tickets on Eventbrite. So there'll be 3 more opportunities for 2021 to see the Cowboy Supper Show in September.
Correct.
Yep.
And you could also call us here at 605-642-9378. We'll be happy to do your ticket over the phone as well.
Yep. As far as events coming up in October, we've got a very special program coming up with Nina McIntyre.
In October, yes. Nina and John Crane do some combining in their programs. You know, John Crane, a prolific artist, beautiful artistry. Not too many people have not heard of John Crane. It's been a number of years since he's been back. So they'll be back. He'll do a little presentation in our theater, and then Nina will perform her beautiful concert piano, I guess,
recital.
recital, and
it's beautiful though.
And she does some of her music to John's work. So we're looking forward to that day. That'll be kind of wrapping up the main concert season for us for the year until we have our Veterans Day event in November, and then we will be open full-time with our Christmas Shoppers Village. It's hard to believe that we're even talking about that right now.
A few months away, but it'll be here before we know it. But it's going to be a big year for the High Plains, Christmas at the High Plains. So we're looking forward to that. But speaking of artists, as you mentioned, John Crane, we just saw walk by here a few minutes ago. Dick Termes is in the building today.
Yes, you know, we love to, those of us in the hills that are considered attraction, I guess you could say, we all love to support each other. And we have a beautiful piece here on the Lakota Headsman, and Dick Termes just happened to stop by, so we're going to enjoy just having you get a little chance to interview him. And he is just an amazing man, and we love to support his work as well. Also, I forgot to mention in August, we also had the NFR champion, the Saddle Bronc champion from 1981, Tom Miller, happened to stop in, and we had just a sweet time with him. Yeah. So, you know, it's never a dull moment.
No.
You never know who's going to come through our door every day.
You know, Tom is a NFR champion saddle bronc rider, 2 times runner-up from Red Owl, South Dakota.
World.
Yeah, world runner-up, world champion. And I know it was kind of interesting that he had a family that was here at the same time, and that little boy came in and told him, I want to be a rodeo. I want to be in the rodeo someday.
Yes. And we asked him, so what advice would you have for this little boy? And he said, just whatever you do it with all your heart. You just go for it.
One of those great moments in the High Plains history that happened. It just kind of makes everything so special that day.
You know, it really does.
Yeah, really. Well, it's going to be a busy month of September with lots and lots of buses. So if you're looking up the hill from the highway out there and you see a bunch of buses up here, just know that we're welcoming people from all over the place, and the volunteers are going to be here making sure that they have a pleasant, memorable experience here at the High Plains, and we're happy for that.
Yes.
We're blessed to have the buses.
We are, yes. We'll be, you won't hear a word of complaint, maybe a groan or two, just a fatigue, but we're grateful.
Oh, but it'll be worth it. So.
And you know, Brian, I always like to give a shout out to our board of directors. You know, without them, they also come out and they help out in these buses, and they pitch in wherever they're needed. So
You bet.
it's really
Speaking of board of
not just the
directors,
volunteers, but our board as well.
well, yeah, and be watching for the printed newsletter for our members in the mailbox soon. We're going to be doing a profile on one of our board members, John Nelson.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep, and we also have a video that Larry Miller did an interview with John, and so we'll be posting that probably below this on the homepage, and you'll also have access to it on the High Plains YouTube channel, which we're picking up subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet to the High Plains YouTube channel, just Google High Plains Western Heritage Center in the YouTube search bar and then click on the subscribe button. If you click on the bell, you'll get notified every time a new video pops up, and we're going to be producing a few of them here in the coming weeks.
And we should mention board member Nick Harrison and his work in creating our logo is now going to become a sign finally on the front of our building. And we will also be promoting a matching grant that we have received from an out-of-state supporter who wants to put up $5,000 to help us get that sign
Make that
done.
sign,
It'll be on the outside of our building, and then one day when our building is added onto, that sign is able to be moved to the extension.
The new wing, yeah.
So, yes,
It'll be great. So
it's going to be beautiful.
yeah, there'll be some opportunities for you to take part in donations for that matching grant. So every dollar that you give is like giving two, because it'll be matched with this donation that's been received.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, there was more there than I thought we had this month.
Yeah, it was a big month in many ways.
Yeah, it was. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next month for How Time Flies. I forgot all about that sign. I didn't. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wow.
And I had forgotten about it too. And then when you mentioned board members, I thought, oh yeah, Nick.
Nick Harrison.
So.